best fight ever. So, Separate Bond did a dope video, you know what I mean, top 5 YouTube influences, but seeing how y'all know already who the fuck influenced me, which is Dead End Hip Hop, you know what I mean, that's basically it, that's where the buck stops. But let's say I got top 5 channels that I rock with. Now, it took me a minute to decide what top 5 channels that I was going to, you know, talk about, other than the people that I'm subscribed to. Because I think that, I mean, I already said that, you dig, but let's just say the top 5 channels that I think I rock with a lot, or I watch a lot, you know what I'm saying? And it's not really about reviewing or blogging and shit like that. It's just something that, outside of reviewing how I, you know, entertain myself with YouTube, as being a viewer instead of always, you know, a blogger. But, top 5. Let me see. What would be my number 5 choice? Since I like comics, you know what I'm saying, it was 3 channels that I was watching. Variant Comics, Comicstorian, and Comic Land, you know what I mean? But the entertainment value alone, number 5 goes to Variant Comics, you know what I mean? I think dude really gives a lot of insight on a lot of comics, you know what I mean, from Marvel to DC. He does different things with his channel. So when I'm really in the mood to like learn about some comics, you know, it'll be Variant Comics, you know, and then I go to Comicstorian and Comics Land. You know, them are basically the top 3, but for my number 5, I would have to say Variant Comics. Dude is just a genius, and he fuck with the logo shirts from it's always a superhero shirt he fuck with, you know what I mean? I feel like, shit, I'm one of the ones that always wear a lot of logo t-shirts. All the fuck I buy is like Minecraft joint right here. But definitely, my number 5 choice would be Variant Comics. Number 4, let's talk some sneakers now. For sneakers, entertainment-wise, when he used to do it was ZX. ZX definitely, that's his bluntness of everything when it came to sneakers, speaking his opinion, you know what I mean, being himself. That's what I admired about him, and I grew to respect him as a YouTuber. I mean, I haven't seen him, you know, on YouTube in a minute. You know, I don't know what it was that made him fall back, but definitely ZX. I mean, he kept it lit, you know what I mean? He didn't have no filter, no chill when it came to speaking his mind. When motherfuckers tried to say this about him or say that, you know what I mean? He kept it real on shit that he originated, and he really didn't, you know, subliminally say anything, but he just was like, yo, a lot of motherfuckers stealing my shit. So that's why I feel like I could respect him for that. And when motherfuckers tried to scam him, the nigga did a whole video on it. That shit was fucking hilarious. So bruh, definitely, you know, I salute him for that. You know what I mean? Shout out to ZX. And his girl, that shit girl Katie. Them two is definitely like one of the first couples I actually watched on YouTube. That shit was ill though. You know what I mean? But that's sneakers. We talked about comics. What else I be into? As far as everything with pop culture, from movies to actors, actresses, and just dope list as a whole, it gotta go. My number 3 spot will go to Mojo. You know what I mean? Mojo, I think their top 10 list is crazy because it's so much of a variety. You know, from top 10 actors to do this, top 10 movies, this. It's just a variety, and I enjoy like literally binging on, you know, their channel. I could sit there and watch that shit for hours because it's just incredible that the list that they come up with, or these ideas that they come up with, is like so fucking genius. And it's like, damn, I never thought about no shit like that. It's like thinking out of the box, you know, no matter what the topic is, you know, and that's the key thing. And I think the chick that actually does that used to work for VH1, if I'm not correct. So that's that one. Number 2 would have to go to my boy. Well, not my boy, I don't really know him, but the homie Cinema Sins. My bro put me on to that. Nigga was like, yo, you ever watch this shit on YouTube where they basically break down the movies? And I was like, no, it's called like Cinema Sins. So I checked this joint out, man. That channel was pure fire, man. Like, it really gave me a different perspective on movies, of the dumb shit that really went on, that went over our head, that you never really noticed. And if you haven't seen the movie and he somehow does the, you know, Cinema Sins about it, it can kind of taint your vision on it. So I would suggest you watch the movie and then go ahead and watch that. But Cinema Sins is definitely hilarious. Like, I can watch that shit forever. You know what I mean? He done like some movies that I definitely fuck with. He did The Taken joint, Guardians of the Galaxy, some Marvel shit, some DC shit. So I definitely feel like, you know, when it comes to movies and breaking shit down and really showing how fucking Hollywood is so, you know, manipulative on shit, it goes to dude over there at Cinema Sins. So that's 5, 4, 3. I think we had 3. I'm a little tired, so what we did. Variant Comics. Let's keep going, fuck it. So, on another note, as far as, okay, music, let's do music. Who would I say is interesting when it comes to reviews? No, not the Needle Drop, of course not him. He can be a prick sometime. And how do y'all still fuck with him? He did a whole video saying no, 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 no. That shit is crazy. I would say Spectrum Post, but this shit, it just seems so commercialized, you know what I mean? So, I ain't gonna say him. Like, who really just... Luke James, I'll give it to him, you know what I mean? He really breaks down a lot of shit. His channel grew as wow, like, you know what I mean? Like, I never seen the potential. I seen the potential, but I didn't foresee how fast that, it seemed like every day he get 100 new subs. So, Luke James, the way he always does the intro before he talks about the music, definitely I would say him as far as the music review shit, you know what I mean? But everybody do great jobs, you know. My horrible ass reviews is terrible. I still don't get how people watch them, you know what I mean? But according to people, I'm biased and I'm a dick rider or a hater, I guess, but who knows? Anyway, but yeah, Luke James definitely do his thing. And as far as the music, what's something else I really be into when I'm on YouTube? I don't know, man. Like, it's hard to decide. I probably didn't even do 5 though. So I'm gonna have to definitely run this shit back, you know, and see if I actually did 5. See, this is real shit. Like, this is real me coming off the top of the head, just thinking, you know, instead of, you know, editing shit. You did. Oh, speaking of edits, okay, who do I think does a great job at editing their content? Parodies and all type of stuff like that. I don't know. I never thought about that. Like, where I just seen somebody was like, yo, that's kind of dope. You know what I mean? I have no clue. Like, who would I say actually does some great content? I wouldn't even be a hater. From potential, from beginning to now, some of it is creative. I'm not going to say all of it is creative. I think a lot of shit he put his own spin on, but definitely originated from, you know, but I had to say the Kid Young CA definitely put a twist on the editing shit. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen a lot of different edits, you know, as far as intros, outros, but to try new shit, you know what I mean, and it may not work, or it does work, and you keep going forward with it, you know, I think that's pretty clever. You know what I mean? I don't think people should stick with the same intro and outro more than a year. Like, if you're good at it, you know what I mean, just trying out new things and being creative, not everything is going to work. But I feel like, okay, I'll give him some credit. You know, I don't do edits, and I don't really give a fuck about edits, but I could say that I watched his channel from day one, because I think we started around the same time, you know what I mean? And he definitely, I can give him credit that his edit game is up there. I'm not going to say it's superb or anything like that, but you can definitely tell he put a little bit of time into, you know, editing his videos and shit like that. I would wish he put a little more content and time into actual, you know, when he do his reviews and everything, because I can kind of feel that sometime when, you know, he reviews a project, if I heard it or not, it's like, okay, I didn't really get anything out of this review, but his edits are dope. That's no shade. That's just with anybody that do review. I think the point that we watch reviews is to learn something we didn't already know. You know what I mean? Or give us the feel of what the album is potentially like from their point of view, and then we go hear it ourselves and see if we can come up with the same resolutions they did. You feel me? So, other than that, I would say, yeah, his edit game is pretty sick. But I mean, a lot of people at the game is sick. It's just that his is kind of, you know what I mean, different because he mixes so many things into his channel, which is very fucking brave, and you gotta applaud him for that, because if it's like a music channel and you incorporate your actual real life into it, you know what I mean, I think that's pretty dope. But that's what the whole name of the channel, you know what I mean, when you name your channel, you kind of sometimes don't want to stray away from the content being about what the name of the channel is. That's why sometimes I don't like to do personal videos, because this is Hip Hop and Kicks. It's talk about music, talk about sneakers, you know what I'm saying, but or a story around those. But I definitely feel like, you know, he know what he doing to come to the edit game. And I think he know that, you know what I mean, that's it to say he cocky or some shit like that, but I think he know he kind of ill when it comes to that, because he always delivering some new shit. Another honorable mention, Mateo Toro, Modern Matter TV, of course, Sarah Devon, you know what I mean, that shit dope. Even Lowski, you know what I mean, he even added a new, you know, intro and outro to his joint, and I thought that was very different. Like, oh shit, I never seen that coming, you know what I mean. Yes, I watched Lowski, being real, you know what I'm saying, so I think his videos are dope, you know what I mean. He speaks some real shit, what other people say about him, I don't really care, but, you know, he says some real shit and he gets some good views over there. But them are just my top 5, you know, whatever I named a video about YouTube, you know, channels that I fuck with or watch, you know what I mean. But what's y'all top 5, you know, influences, top 5 YouTube channels, top 5 sneaker channels, music channels, etc., etc. I definitely want to know what y'all out there watching on YouTube. You know, maybe it's somebody y'all could put me on to. Did, but other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope I did 5 though, but if I didn't, fuck it. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll definitely, you know, do another version of this. And give me some fucking topics that y'all want a top 5 of as far as YouTube goes. You know what I mean? I think that'd be kind of ill. Other than that, sorry for the long video. I'm out.